Hey, Keisha. I have no idea. I'm having a time. I'm about to call it, but I was trying to one last time get my guests up on the panel here, but we are having a horrible time. So I appreciate you coming in. I really do, but I don't know why everything is going a little haywire today. Um, I'm going to try. If they are still listening, I'm going to try one more time to put the link in the chat. I know. I feel so bad. So I definitely have been looking forward to talking to them and certainly don't want to waste anybody's time. You hear me and you see me, right? Thank you, but I can't see my guests. So I'm going to try it one more time, try to get the link and um, see if they can come up. It's so funny because yesterday I ended up joining a panel of some other channels trying to meet some new folks and get introduced. It was called a meet and greet. And please don't tell me it's Monday because it did not. I did not go to work today. It is not Monday. Is it a full moon? I mean, I know we got Halloween coming up, but sheesh, this is crazy. Um, let me. I'm just trying to see one more time if I can um, get the link going so that I can post it and see if they are willing to come up after all of this. I don't blame them one bit if they say no, thank you. This has been a little much, I have to say. Um, I don't even see the option for me to get a link right now. So, um, wow, so disappointing. You know, I've been saying for a while, and I don't know if it's my end technology altogether or what, but I have been saying for a while now that I needed to get a new laptop because it's been doing some strange things. So it may be that, it may be something totally unrelated. I'm really not sure. Um, so uh, bear with me. Just trying to see if I can generate a new link. Copy new link. It's currently ongoing. Okay, it won't let me do that. Copy link. I am going to put the link in the chat. If they are here. I love you guys so much, and I know we have not even had a chance to even say hi, but I appreciate so much that you are trying to hang in there with me and get this thing going. Oh my goodness. This has not happened, but I guess, first time for everything. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Guys, I normally do the whole like introduction and keep the mystery going, but I think this might actually work this time. So, without further ado, meet my new friends. Hi!
Hi, finally.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so, so much for one, even wanting to do this, but second of all, to continuing to hang in there and try and figure out what the heck was going on. I still don't know.
Yeah, because that was strange. That was
Very
strange.
strange, very strange. I've done a few of these now, and the links always work. I don't know. I really don't know.
Technology.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on technology. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. I had this whole, I was all ready. I still had my questions. But I had my whole introduction about this fun-loving cruising couple. And I want to introduce you all to Damian and Quanda from. I want y'all to say this.
David and Quanda
EXP.
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 Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, everybody in the chat who has been hanging in there too and trying to me troubleshoot and figure out what was going on. But look, they really were here.
We're
They
real.
really were here. They really were trying to get on. So
Yep.
appreciate it so much. Well, I guess I should just start off by telling folks or letting you all tell everybody who you are. Introduce yourselves.
Ladies first.
Ladies, was Damian first, but it's okay. Hi everyone. My name is Quanda. We've every time she went live, we was in there we're watching. So we saw all y'all in there and thank you for sticking around. I know
Yeah.
Yes,
this
thank
is
you.
crazy. We tried so many devices, but I'm glad we're finally on. And well, we're Damien and Quanda. We've been married for 11 years. We just
Hmm.
celebrated anniversary last
Saturday.
week. Yeah. So
Congrats,
we
congrats.
have a thank you. We have a
Thank you.
love for travel. We have two kids that loves to travel as well. They get jealous when we leave them behind, but we have to leave them behind sometimes.
Yep.
And we love recording and documenting and taking everyone with us that wants to join via
Definitely.
YouTube.
Of course, I'm Damien. I'm originally from Jamaica. I met this lovely young lady 11 years ago, and we've just been traveling and having fun since.
Oh, that's really sweet. How did you all? Well, how did you meet? Did you meet in Jamaica or
Nah.
were you in Florida?
In Florida at church. He
Yeah.
was visiting one Sunday and he saw me and fell in love.
Of course he did.
Much.
We did meet in church.
Well, one of the things that you guys are actually one of the first channels that I started following when I got onto YouTube,
I
and I
appreciate it.
just yeah, I just fell in love with you two. I just thought you were so cute and so funny and so genuine that it made me want to continue watching and figure out what you were all about. And so I was so excited that one, you said yes to my crazy little text. Would you come and do this?
You had to. It's true.
And you said yes right away, which again I appreciate, and which I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with this computer? But how
Technology,
did
you
you?
can't trust it.
I know. Always got to have an eye out, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
How did you? What made you start your channel? I know you have the love for traveling, but what made you want to do that?
Well, I was a work from home, stay at home mom after we had our second baby. And I actually started, huh? Okay. I actually started YouTube when I was working from home and I was bored, doing little videos here and there.
Uh
And then
huh.
he actually started working for a cruise line and we started to go on cruises. And I was like,
You got the bug.
yeah, I
You
was
got
like,
the bug.
Got the bug.
we went on about two cruises before we actually started recording it. And I was
Yeah.
like, why don't
Uh-huh.
we record it so we could have something to look back on?
Yeah.
So it just started off as just recording to look back on the videos. And then I'm like, every cruise, every trip, every whatever, we're just going to record it so we can look back, the kids can look back
Yeah.
and
And
relive the memories.
as she said that, I honestly believe our most watched videos are from our kids.
Yeah, they watch
Really?
it back.
they
They are cute.
religiously
They're cute.
watch the channel to go back and say, "Hey, I remember this. I remember that," and that's our main reason for doing it.
Oh, so home movies basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's pretty awesome. Way for them to have to be able to look back and, see
Yeah,
what happened because some they're still young, right? How old are they?
they are 8 and 9,
Okay, so they're still
exactly a
young.
year apart.
So those first trips that they were taken on, they're not really gonna remember. So it's awesome that
And
they have the videos.
you would think so, or we would think so, but then I've heard like them mention things, and we would think, "Oh, how do you remember that? You were like a year and a half or 2 years," but they have bits and pieces of like glances of memory.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Even things not in the video, they'll
yeah,
bring up. I'm like, how do you remember that? But
Well, that's definitely in their brain. So that's good. That's good that they've been exposed to this, the whole other world so early
yes,
on. They definitely like to go, which apparently mom and dad do too. So it works out.
yeah.
It works out
It
for them.
definitely was a plan of ours to make sure that they experience as much as they can.
Awesome. Well, I know we said that we saw that there were people in the chat, and I think I see lots of highs and yays. So let me just say
Hey,
hi to
Etta.
everybody real quick. Hey, Etta, thank you so much for hanging in there. Yay, we're back. The mother and daughter duo, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging in there. Keisha H says, hey there, Damian and Quanda.
Hi, Keisha.
I was just laughing
Etta,
at her comment about the rocks.
oh, I missed that. Everybody's saying, hey, congratulations and happy
Oh, thank you.
anniversary.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Of course he did fall in love with her at first sight, right?
Sure,
That's the story, and we're sticking with it.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna
um,
fight it.
Quanda got my sub from a video about looking at the rocks at Stonehenge. So cute. Oh yeah. Yes.
She always mocks me at my love for old stuff.
Mhm.
History.
You
She
like
mocks
history
it.
in general?
Yeah, like medieval kind of history.
Okay.
I kind of fancy those. Those are the type of movies that I love and stuff like that. So like Stonehenge was a major one for me.
Any port with a fort, basically, you're all about it, huh? You want to.
Yeah, about yeah, just about right.
Hey, Marjorie, thanks so much for hanging in there. I appreciate it so much. Marjorie saying hi to everybody. Okay. So
Marjorie.
you love history and you love traveling.
Yes.
Now you talked about how you're from Jamaica originally. So how is that for you now doing the cruises? Is that weird? Not weird. Is it different for hear everybody talk about how they can't wait to cruise to Jamaica, or are you kind of like, yeah, let's go. It's home.
It's not weird. It's more of, yeah, definitely. Why haven't you been there already? Come on, let's go. Get it over with already. When I do, I don't speak with persons who are booking cruises per se. But when I did, as soon as a Western Caribbean itinerary, they said,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, they want to do a Western Caribbean," and they, of course, hear my accent. They be like, "Oh yeah, definitely Jamaica. We want to go to Jamaica." So it's fun.
Yeah, I would think that would be pretty fun.
Thank you.
And what about you, Quanda? Because you're not from Jamaica, right?
My dad's from Jamaica,
Oh,
and my
your
mom from
dad's
Turks
from
and Caicos.
Jamaica.
Yeah, so I'm island too.
And what
That's
and
two.
what
That's
I-
two.
and what island are you from? I think I know already. I think we chatted about this before.
Turks and Caicos.
Again, another one of those amazing places that we say, yes, we want to hop on a cruise ship and go.
Mhm.
Yep.
I remember when that cruise line, I can't say the name, but when that cruise line built their port on Grand Turk, and my family was like, "This is going to be strange because the ships have more guests than the island has residents." So it gets a little funky when everybody
Uh-huh.
It's the
arrives.
overload.
But
So
I love that island. So
So do a lot of people work for the cruise line in some capacity? I mean, others, there's a tourist like destinations or places they want to visit, but do people work for the port themselves or the cruise lines themselves?
I
There.
think with Turks and Caicos, oh, you're referring to specifically Turks and
Yeah,
Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. Because what
So she does have family that offer tours in Turks and Caicos, but no one works in the port itself.
mm-mm.
So she does have a family member that offer tours there.
I was saying earlier, I don't know what part we got cut off, or I got cut off because I was sitting here talking to myself for a few minutes. But last night I actually was on a panel that was hosted by Destination Fun, Clock Family Adventures, and Embarkation Nation, and they asked me like what was my favorite port, and I said, well, there's so many, but I really liked going to Grand Turk. And it's the island is beautiful. I love the history of the tour that I went on, and I got such a kick out of the wild donkeys roaming around like they own the place. and, and I think I asked you about that in one of your videos where Quanda had gone home, I guess basically, or went to visit family. And I was like, "Don't y'all mind the donkeys roaming around like that?" And you're like, "No, they're like pets, right?"
Nope. Basically, because they come in your yard and they'll just do what they got to do in your yard and they'll walk out like they didn't do nothing. So they're used
What
to it. It's
what
Just bigger
donkey?
dogs.
bigger dogs. There you go.
I mean, not to put you on the spot, but it's like, is that we expect to see, chickens, maybe a goat, or when we go on the islands, but the donkeys seem like a odd combination. Like, what are the donkeys
I
doing
said the same thing when I got there. It was weird.
there?
Hmm, I
Something
don't know. Those
about
donkeys, I'm just used to them. I don't know.
I think they said on the tour it was something about I guess they used to work is it the
The salt mill,
Sawmill,
yeah.
salt
sawmill.
mills.
Uh,
Yeah, so they just stayed and they like it there now.
yeah.
I
They
guess
got
so.
they got the run of the place.
Hmm. Literally.
So you guys, you also diaried like your whole move from Florida to Texas,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You
Oh
you
yeah.
live
Mhm.
in Texas. You like it there now? You're settled there now. I hope you
Yeah.
like it. I mean, I don't know.
No regrets.
Zero.
No
Zero
regrets. Not
regrets.
yet.
Now, do you?
Since the moment we got married, she was ready to leave Florida
Mhm.
immediately. She was she was over Florida. She was born in Florida, so she was over Florida. So, but I was just coming from Jamaica. I'm like, let's chill for a while
Yeah, I
before
guess
we
that would be a
decide to
nice
move.
transition. The weather was still,
It's still
tropical-ish.
tropical, exactly.
Yeah.
It's adjacent to Jamaica, an hour and 20 minutes flight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing that I miss about it, the flight time
Yeah.
The flight time.
and the cost of the flights.
Mhm.
Marjorie is saying I miss and love my jerk chicken. Okay.
Anything jerk. Anything jerk.
Um, 24,000 for Destiny and I. Miles? I'm not sure. Hello, everyone. Hi, J and S. How are you? Thanks for coming in. uh, any cruise, 17,000 for 7 days or more anywhere. Well, that sounds like quite the
Pretty much.
cruise.
Shoot.
Um, so are you near Galveston? Are you cruising out of Galveston these days? Is that your new home port or?
I wouldn't call it a home port because I personally don't like Galveston. just because the cruises out of the
Oh,
Galveston just go to the same place.
yeah, Mexico.
Cozumel, Costa Maya, Roatan. That's it.
Ah,
So
yeah,
no
you
matter, like, when you're in Florida, you can either do a Western Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean, Southern Caribbean. If I want to go to Mexico, I can do a Western Caribbean. But when you're here, you're just stuck with those three ports, at least
see,
for now.
for now.
Yeah.
But we're close. We're like an hour away from Galveston.
Yeah, we're an hour away.
But that's become the big deal now, right? Like it, lots of new ships, or I don't know if they just is it a brand new port or they
It
just
is, yeah, it
okay.
is a brand new port that got opened last year when Allure came to Texas.
Mhm.
And as of next month, the Harmony will be in Texas. So now it's not for us when we're sailing, it's not going to be the ports, but more the ships.
More the
Yeah.
ships.
Yeah.
Okay, so where I know you're normally on Royal Caribbean or Celebrity. Are there do you have a favorite ship amongst those, or you just for the bigger,
Ready?
better, newer
Ready?
Ready?
On three?
Three.
1, 2, 3.
Freedom of the
Freedom.
seas.
freedom of the seas? Okay, why freedom of the seas?
So we love the mega ships. We love them and all the activities and everything that is available to be done. But I think Freedom is right in that mid sweet spot of not a mega ship, not one of the tiny ones, is able to go to multiple ports. The entertainment is always good. The shows on board is always good.
Mm,
Um, I think and I think we've sailed Freedom most out of all of Royal Caribbean's fleet.
Yeah.
nice. So does that mean you're not interested in going on the Wonders and the Icon and that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff? Or
we
you're
do
gonna
them.
go. You're
We're
gonna
gonna go.
like I say, you're gonna go, but
We're going to go. Of course, the Freedom is doing short Caribbean. So if we want to do a short Caribbean, it's going to be the Freedom,
Yeah.
more than likely. Longer sailings, the other ships. But
the
who
other
knows?
ship.
Maybe the Icon will be our favorite when it comes out. Maybe.
She's like, I don't think so. I
Not
don't
for
think so.
$70,000 for a room.
Oh no.
Oh, is that what you guys were talking about? The 17,000? Yeah, yeah. That's no, I don't think so.
Yeah,
But
that's no.
God
That's a
bless
no.
those who can do it.
I want to be their friends.
I know. We'll be there, third or fourth passengers.
Oh
No
yeah. Oh
problem.
yes. I'll take that kid sail free rate.
I don't care about that bunk. It's fine. It's fine.
Shoot. I'll be all right.
So what port do you guys like? What do you think is the most fun or interesting place to cruise to?
Everybody got a specific
I
fun
think
and meter, but
I think we're over Nassau.
oh no, that's
We still enjoy it because we just do the same thing every time we go there. We go to
Hmm.
the fish fry, we go to one of the restaurants down there, and we love the local cuisine and everything. Um, port to go to. I think it's one of our last ones that we did. So far, I love Aruba.
you like the
Oh,
Aruba?
I love Aruba.
yeah. I know. People talk about wanting to go to Aruba all the time. So that's
It
good
was
endorsement for Aruba.
yep, and it'll be coming out in the vlogs probably next year sometime.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, then that leads to the next question. I think this was just what you guys did over the summer, but maybe this one was one you had saved up and just got them out. Did you guys do a European cruise this summer?
Yes.
Okay.
Not this
No.
Oh,
summer. Not this summer.
That was
not this
last
summer.
October.
It was last October. So you understand when I say the video sometime next year?
Well, that's okay. I'm gonna act like it was last week because it looked amazing. So
Uh,
y'all
Thank you.
tell us how
we
it
are
was.
backed up on videos.
How was your European cruise? Was how had you cruised there before?
Never,
No, that was our
Never.
first time.
never.
Yeah,
And
it
how
was
much
nice.
different is? Sorry, go ahead.
It's very different.
Night and
I know
day.
where you're going. It's very different from the Caribbean because when
Yeah.
you go to the Caribbean, I feel like I'm looking forward to like adventurous stuff, zip line and ATV and all that stuff. But when you go European, is more of what he loves,
Sightseeing.
sightseeing and learning
I
about the
see.
history and which is good and it's more relaxing versus the
Okay.
Caribbean go. So
After a Caribbean cruise, you need a day to relax when you get back.
yeah,
Yeah,
After a
that's true.
European cruise, when you come back, you relaxed, you feel well, you're good. With the exception of the long flight, of course.
Right, right,
But
right.
you're good. It's more on the chill side.
yeah.
So where did you fly to catch the ship? Where did you fly?
So we're in Houston, of course. So we flew from here to
Germany
Germany,
and
and
then
from from Germany to Rome,
Rome. Yeah.
Oh
and we sailed
wow.
out of Civitavecchia.
You that name just rolled off your tongue, which is funny because you guys are
Right. I
normally
wasn't
Because
gonna try.
I I used to book the cruises, so for like a few months, I used to bite my tongue saying that word, but after a while, you just get used to it.
you're like, oh yeah, I know
She
that
doesn't
place.
say the word. She doesn't say it.
Now, is it fair to say that you guys are kind of picky eaters? You, I can't tell if you enjoy your meals or not.
So when you let me answer that question by asking you a question. Imagine
Uh-huh.
when you think about going to Italy, what
Hmm.
comes to mind?
Pasta.
The pasta. I'm in Italy and I can't find food to eat because I
You,
don't eat
you don't.
pasta. I don't do noodles and stuff like that. I don't do spaghetti. I don't do any of that. So I'm in Italy and I'm essentially starving. Most of my food was just on the ship.
What about pizza? Did you find a pizza spot? Or you don't care for pizza really either? No.
He's very picky. If it ain't Jamaican food, he don't want it. Jamaican food or seafood, he don't want it.
Okay. Because it's not going to be
I'm
what
neither.
you're used to, what you know, right? You're like,
It is somewhat like that, but I'm also that person that my food, if I have three things in my plate, it can't be mixed all together. It can't be touching. Like I'll just not eat it.
So picky.
hey, everybody
He
has
don't
their
eat
thing.
Chipotle because of that.
Yeah, I don't do Chipotle just because of that.
It's because of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed. I guess there's some cruise pricing controversy going on in the chat. I'm sorry, I missed most of that. But hey, Team Reese Travels, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Hey guys.
yes, they're saying what's up, Damian and Quanda. um, so yeah, so the food was a bit of a challenge. I think that's interesting because I very rarely get food off the ship. Well, I mean, maybe if I was in Italy, since I do love pasta, I would want to try it there. But normally, I'm kind of like, no, I'll eat on the ship. But you're not.
Yeah, I mean,
But then also when it comes to Europe, their food, it's not like how American food is. So like where I think America was spoiled with all these kind of things in our foods, where their food is more clean. So it doesn't even
yeah.
it wouldn't taste like American spaghetti. It's definitely gonna be a different flavor, not as much
Yeah,
flavor as here. But it's
Hmm.
also because we have a bunch of stuff in our food here and they have natural stuff over there.
Correct.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah,
I didn't like
they do
processed
fresh.
either, but I ate it.
It was hard. It was a long 9 days. Ship food, perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because
Perfect.
I'm as I'm watching the video, I'm like, oh man, they like they starved this trip. Like, what
I
did you
felt like I
eat?
did.
Marjorie is saying my mom is a picky eater too. She ordered Chinese food every day just for the rice.
And
Yeah,
coincidentally, that's my son.
he
One of my
loves
four
it.
sons, the eldest,
Uh-huh.
he will eat that fried rice every day. Don't give him anything with it.
Nope, just rice.
And he is
Just
extremely picky.
I
I
love
think
some
worse than I
rice.
am.
Keisha says she loves to eat and try new things. I
Yep.
mean, I on my Monday night lives, I'm always trying to make something something different, but it's cruise ship related things I've had on the ship or missed having on the ship. I'm really not that adventurous of an eater, so I'm just worried that you didn't have enough to eat. That's all. I
No, there
rarely
was
eat.
food everywhere, man. There was food. I'm sorry, Alexa.
I rarely eat off the ship unless it's Mr. Sancho's.
Never been
Well,
there.
I've been there a couple of times. So of all the stops that you made, who did you try like food everywhere you went? Along that trip.
We
Yeah.
did. So it's not that I didn't try it; it's that I tried them and I just didn't like them. But we did try. We found this in Ajaccio. We found a nice little restaurant-ish kind of place, and the
Um,
food was very good.
Good. Good. Now, normally well, at least when I cruise to the Caribbean, I definitely like to do the excursions, and I feel like that's the great way to see the whole island. Obviously, if you're going someplace in Europe, you're not going to be able to see everything and all the
yeah.
history. So, like, did you find it helpful? Did you do excursions, or did you kind of like just pick things that you wanted to see and head towards that?
So, being that Europe was kind of more my thing, I was tasked in getting the excursions booked. And I saw the excursion. I'm like, this would be nice. Like, for instance, to go to Cinque Terre, which is three places in Spain. And I'm like, this would be nice. But then I never really read the fine prints of these excursions. So 3 days back to back, we were driving
Hours
hours.
Oh,
So
to go
like
walk for
to
hours.
go walk for hours. Like one of the excursion, it was 9.5 hours. It was probably 6 hours of driving.
oh my goodness.
Six and then again, these were three excursions, three separate days back to back to back. It was
That's a lot.
grueling.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
that's a
saw a lot
lot.
of rocks.
Shish.
You saw a lot of rocks. I mean, did you get good naps on the buses? I feel like that would just put you right
Oh
to sleep.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The naps, yeah. But then some of them we weren't even able to do naps because you left from the ship to a boat to
A bus
a bus
to a train,
to a train
walking
to a
around.
Oh
boat,
wow.
Oh yeah, we did.
walking around,
Back to the
then
train
back to a train, then back to a bus,
and back to the boat.
and then back to another boat.
And then the tender.
But then we did see where we went was a major place for the production of olive oil. So we saw a
Okay.
lot of olive trees.
Lots of olive trees. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they all sort of farms or could you tell? Like do they grow
Yeah.
wild or like everybody has it in
So
their backyard or
they do grow wild, and they do have farms, but like multiple places that you would look at, on the side of the street, it's a bunch of olive trees.
Mhm.
And then when we went to that place that I call Chinkitera or Sinkitera, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Like
Uh-huh.
we're driving on top of a mountain, and when you look down into the valley, it is literally just olive trees everywhere. And they say those are a lot of the farms that export the
Yeah.
olive oil.
Um, Keisha saying, I have a lot of foreign friends. My palate is well traveled. Well, good, Keisha. That's good.
Good for you,
Um,
Keisha.
as long as they feed me along the drive, I would be cool. Otherwise, no.
Shoot,
I can hang out with Keisha.
she be your
No,
friend.
well, that's a good point, though. I mean, do they give you snack? On the Caribbean, at least they, make sure you have water on those excursions. Do they?
No,
Do
no
they do
snacks.
that?
No snacks.
No snacks. No
Mm-mm.
snacks, Keisha. So you got to pack your
You gotta
own.
buy your own. Pack your own or buy your own.
Hey, Carmelin for the win. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
And that's
Y'all are
unless
funny.
unless you booked an excursion that came with meals.
Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. So yeah, okay. Well, then that's a difference. Now, so because just geography of how close the ports are in Europe, like, so did you not have sea days in between? Was it
We had one
constant?
sea
Like,
day. It was one sea day.
Yeah, we had one CA and we stayed on board during one of the ports
Yeah.
because we was
it was
through.
too much.
It
Yeah.
was, and then it was raining all day when we were in that port. What was that port again?
Marseille.
Montserrat.
Marseille.
Marseille.
Marcella.
Marseille,
I
Marseille.
really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Marseille.
I don't know.
I feel like it was Marseille because I just watched those videos.
I think it
It
was.
was a year ago, so we don't remember.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking this is like,
Exactly a year ago.
they just got
Exactly a
back.
year ago.
I mean, it was last week. I'm back.
It wasn't Marseille. I don't remember. Maybe Mallorca. Mallorca. You found a cute little purse on the way, Quanda.
Oh.
That was Palma de Mallorca.
Oh yeah, that was Palma. But the other one was, I think it was Mar. I don't know.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
So, what do you
But when I
like about cruising in general? You said when you started, you immediately got the bug. So, what do you enjoy about it?
No driving, no cooking, no cleaning.
all of that.
That's good
Multiple
stuff.
business.
Those are good
For
reasons.
me, for me, the best thing about cruising is no more. What do you want to eat?
Oh my gosh. Be serious. That's a top argument on land.
That's really our top argument.
But seriously, the getting to see multiple ports or multiple countries at one time is the my favorite part. Like
Yeah.
to go to, we can use Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico, and then go to
Roatan.
Roatan. You see two different countries at the same time, and then you
Yeah.
can determine: do I want to come back here on land and visit? You
Yeah.
have that
Mhm.
option as well. Instead of having to go to one country, and then you're like, I don't like it here, and you stuck because you flew there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
You learn to love it real quick.
You better.
You're
You're
stuck
there.
there. If you're stuck there. So would you do another year or have you done another European cruise
Um,
since
we have not, but we do plan on doing that, especially being that we did the first one just by ourselves.
then?
We definitely want to bring the boys to experience that side
yeah,
of the world.
buy a cruise.
Yeah.
By a cruise. So
They were
what do
very
they
jealous that they didn't get to come.
I mean, I don't blame them. I'd be jealous too. I am jealous. What am I talking about? You had some explaining to do as to why they could not go. They've been on all these other cruises. Well,
Mhm.
not all of them, but they've been on other cruises. Why they couldn't go on that one? But did you feel like were there a lot of children on the Europe cruise?
We did Celebrity, and Celebrity isn't really known for
Having kids
being
on.
a lot of kids, having a lot of kids. So no, there
Hmm.
weren't. I think we probably saw like 3 kids on that ship.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
It was probably 3 kids on that ship.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not on Celebrity, but Celebrity is actually like I want to get on a Celebrity ship next. I
Hmm.
really like Royal, but I want to try a Celebrity cruise too. So, any helpful hints? Any tips?
I think we've what, done 2 celebrity ships, Solstice and
Oh yeah.
Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're still trying them out. We're still trying them out. But if I should choose one itinerary that I can compare both ships with, it would
Mm-hmm.
be Alaska. And I personally believe Celebrity was better.
And better in terms of what service or
I think the
excursions?
service that we got on the Solstice was top notch. But I could be biased because when I went with Allure,
Oh
when I went
Lord.
with Royal, I went as a worker. I was working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's kind of different. But the experience that we had with Celebrity was top notch. And their
nice.
food was amazing.
That's awesome. So, what is there some place that you do you have a cruise bucket list? Do you have a list of places that you're wanting to cruise to?
You?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, I
see,
wanted to go to the Jerusalem cruise, but I don't think we're going there no time soon.
well, yeah, maybe not right now.
Maybe
let,
not right now.
Not right
No.
let
now.
things calm down. I see Sig Cruiser came in the chat. Hey, Sig, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that itinerary will be really nice to go to the multiple areas at one time. That would have been lovely to do.
Yeah. What else? Anything else for you?
No.
All right. For me, it's like 2. It's There are cruises that Royal Caribbean and Celebrity does. I'm just talking about them because that's what I know. That do the ports of calls have um that have been in Game of Thrones.
Mm.
So the
Oh,
protocols from Game of Thrones, the places that they have cruises that go to these places. So I'd love to do those because I loved Game of Thrones. And in addition to that, I think Greece,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
all the Greek islands.
yeah, that looks beautiful. Quanda's like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you
that
have a
was
different?
supposed to be. That's actually what we were thinking about doing last year, and then we chose the Mediterranean instead.
Quanda's like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But do you think it would be similar in as far as the historical kind of excursions, or do you think that there's more? She wants the action packed from the Caribbean. She said she likes those kind of.
I like them both. Don't get me wrong. I like them both, but because when we go look at rocks, I see how happy he is, so I'm okay with
Oh,
it.
he's she's happy that you saw your rocks. That's sweet.
I'm just joking, guys. I'm just
She's
joking.
not. She's not. I swear she's not.
And she might not say it exactly like that, but she happy you saw your rocks. I understand.
That's literally what she says. I'm happy you saw your rocks, Damien. Oh, we're looking at rocks.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I guess you have to be in charge of scheduling the excursions when you get there.
That's his job. He does. He fixes cruises and he picks the excursions. I literally just show up and I'm supposed to record and make the YouTube videos, but I don't do my end sometimes.
I'm always doing my end.
You
But
got a long.
we tend to do a healthy balance of relaxation cruises and let's go kind of cruises.
We try.
We
Got
try
it.
to do a
Got it.
healthy balance of those.
I am going to. It's a busy day, you guys. I'm gonna try the headphones and see if that will work. Hopefully, you can still hear me all right with those on.
Oh, you weren't hearing
Can
us?
you hear me? I can hear
I can hear
you.
you.
No, I had some background. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Um, so if you went to Santorini or any of the other Greek islands, would you be willing to do one of the donkey trails up those steep mountains?
I'm good on donkeys. That's all right. I'm good for the donkeys. You want to go on donkey trail?
We will be doing it because from looking at a lot of vlogs, the walk up these steps will take so long, but
Yeah.
it may be fun, so might as well walk. But if there's a donkey, I've ridden a donkey before.
I'm sure you have.
You're like, you can ride a donkey. I mean those hilltops look pretty steep.
Hmm.
The climb to get up there. So I don't know. I'd like to say sure, I'll go for it, but it's not so much about the donkey. It's about the drop
Drop. I
potentially.
got you. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
That
yeah,
part.
yeah. That part. Yeah, that part. So would you, now that you have a European cruise under your belt, would you take the boys with you on another one, or is that,
you.
your
Yes.
time?
Yeah. Definitely. Where to? Not sure yet, but probably doing another Mediterranean. But when they're doing the F1 races in
Oh, wow. Yeah, I
yeah,
forget. The boys want
they'd
to.
love that. They'd love that. She
Quanda,
don't
what you
care
gonna
too much
do?
about that.
I record them and take the pictures.
That is saying Santorini is on my bucket list. Yes,
It is.
same. Yes, we want to go to Santorini, Greece bad. Yes.
Hmm. Like the hot spot right now.
Yeah. Donkey
Yeah.
riding or stair walking. Is there another option Keisha wants to know?
A helicopter ride.
The helicopter.
Carmen says, I don't know how to swim, so I mostly do land excursions, but I will go to the beach and get in the water. Yeah, oh yeah, you have to get in the water, especially
I can't swim either, so
especially in the Caribbean because it's just so pretty. Now I don't know how it is um, in Europe if it's that clear and that blue. I don't think so, but did y'all have a chance to do any?
we did pass a beach. I do not remember what the water looks like because they was talking about the nude people on the beach. Our
Yeah,
tour guide. So
I don't remember what the water looked like.
she just was she's like, oh, someone's nude over there and nude over here. I'm like, I think the water was nice though.
Yeah,
I think it was.
I think it was one of the ones in France.
I mean, not that y'all were gawking at people, but like, I mean, was it nice nude or was it you like, oh no?
I tried my best to look away. Was it nice nude,
I
Damien?
don't know.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer, Damian. What'd you say? You
Um,
celebrating 12 years?
11
You're not falling.
years. Yep.
11 years. You're
I,
not. You're
I
not falling for
found out a
that.
few things. Hmm.
You're like, I am not falling for that. Nope. 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 I have no
Hmm.
idea. So, do you guys? What kind of cabins do you like to get when you cruise, or are you all over with the
For us,
styles?
it's whatever we get. We love the balconies,
When he
Mm-hmm.
say
but
that, it's, we book through our job, so we don't get to choose our staterooms.
no.
They give it to us.
Ah.
give
Okay.
you a
Okay.
stateroom and say take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Even when you're booking a vacation, because you're using, I
So
guess, whatever your
if
employee
if
IDs.
we are using our employee benefits, then it's
Hmm.
whatever room we get.
Okay.
If we are
Okay.
booking, just say we're just gonna pay for it for outright and go on a cruise, then we typically go for a balcony.
Balcony. Yeah.
But that's I'm sure you already know that's a very nice perk to have,
Mm.
as working for the cruise line to be able to go. So yeah, you get what you get.
But if he wants to
You
give
Exactly.
me sweet, I won't stop him.
get. Oh,
That was a
you'd be
one
okay
time
with
thing.
that?
I mean,
That
no,
was
no
a one
question
time
asked.
thing.
Oh, so you did get a suite as one of your options. That's what was available.
No, so when we get whatever they give us,
Hmm.
then we
Hmm.
do have an option to say, hey, is there a suite available that we can pay the upgrade price for? And if one is
Okay.
available, it's given to us. So we did that for our Alaska cruise, and she
Okay.
got the celebrity suite.
She,
She was
we,
the celebrity for the week in Alaska.
we.
It was
We.
her birthday slash or anniversary. It was her birthday cruise.
His birthday's a week after mine.
It was her birthday cruise.
It was your birthday cruise.
Our
That's
birthday.
well, we were talking about Damian being a smart man on that answer. Maybe I better move along on
Thank
these
you.
questions.
Thank you.
Yes, exactly. He
Why I
saw
stay
nothing.
married.
He saw nothing, you guys. He saw nothing. It was just water. I don't know.
Steve Wonder.
Yes, if my job booked me, I'm taking whatever too. Exactly.
Yep.
Just get me on the ship. Exactly. Exactly. That's an awesome opportunity. But you did go, you had a suite the one time, and obviously you're not like, I can't go back. I only have to have a suite. You go whatever you can, right?
Yep.
Yep. We just accept it wherever it comes. Whatever comes, we accept it.
Now, are you able to like accumulate points and to get a certain status as well, or no? Oh
No,
no.
no.
Oh.
So that's the only downfall. As long as we're going on our benefits,
Mm-hmm.
we do not accumulate points. So
Ah.
after 11 years of cruising,
We're still gold.
we're still gold.
Yay!
We've been on probably 22 cruises and we're still
Oh
gold.
wow. And okay. All right. That's wow.
A normal 22, someone who booked 22 cruises normally would be at
Uh-huh.
diamond,
At
close to
least.
diamond plus
At
at this
least.
point.
At least.
Right. Wow. Because I was just gonna ask, well, I figured that you guys were, diamond status or something. And so, like,
Oh
what are the
no,
boys? They must be getting theirs early at a
at heart.
what, at Hearts, at Hearts, at Hearts.
Oh,
Okay, but I mean, hope like you said, you enjoy going, and you know that it's a great benefit that you can take advantage of that. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. That
nah, not really.
you're still you're still going.
It's in the large scheme of things, it's pretty minor for us.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so too. But as long as you just like he's just saying, yes, just get me on the ship. Yes.
Exactly.
And saying, Carmen, I can't either, but ship me, please.
Yep.
That's how I feel about bouncing around between all the cruise lines. It got status nowhere.
No loyalty.
True. You want to see everything, but you don't build up the points unless you
No.
stay with the one.
Stay
So,
with one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, there you guys go. It's no big thing. Look at them. They're cruising the world. They don't care about that.
I'm worried about it.
We don't need to worry about that.
We're still praying that we'll eventually start getting some though, but
Right, right. Now, do the boys like to do any of the kids club stuff, or do they just hang and do whatever y'all are doing?
They, I think it's our fault because when we first started cruising, we had this thing in our mind: we have to bring a sitter. So for about 6 years, we always had somebody with us to watch the boys, grandma
Oh,
or
nice.
niece, sister, whoever. And
Right.
now I think we started going on cruises without someone help last year. And our kids are like, I think they're spoiled. They do not like the kids camps. They don't want to
they
go.
didn't get used to it when they were younger.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's why you have to cruise without them
yeah.
sometimes. You need a break.
Like they will go and they will like some of the activities, but like last year, our
Hmm.
eldest, he went one time and he left because he can check himself out now. And I think they
Uh,
asked him, "Why did you leave?" And he's like,
The kids are noisy, so he didn't want to be a part of it.
he's like, listen, I'm a professional cruiser now. Those kids don't know anything.
Probably what he
"I
was
promise
saying.
you, that's his attitude.
I can't
He just
hang
want
with
to go
them.
back, home, chill on the balcony for a while."
Yeah, I wish I could have been like, our kids love Adventure Ocean, but
They don't.
I'm sorry, guys watching. Our kids hate the camps on the board.
Hate them.
Well, yeah, I just like to ask 'cause I think it's a mixed bag, you know. Some people, like you saying, yes, it's a family vacation a lot of times, but parents need a break too. And if the kids
Yeah,
enjoy it and they can go and have some time so the parents can have some time, I think it's a great thing. But if it ends up being more hassle for the parents trying to get them there or worrying about them checking themselves out where they
you gotta
are,
bribe them.
then
If you really want
you
them to
gotta
go, you have to bribe them. And even
Yes.
then they're like, fine, you got an hour. And then we're like, okay, we'll do the extra hour.
It's a rough life.
Yeah, they got these kids have it rough. They have it rough.
You know what? When we think about it, it's kind of good because our kids at this age still want to hang out with us.
Yeah,
So it's okay.
absolutely. It's okay. Enjoy it. Enjoy
I'm gonna
it
enjoy it
for
while
yeah,
it lasts.
exactly. Exactly. I don't blame you for that. Now it's coming up on holidays and it my daughter is all grown up now, but it's surprising the traditions that she really is still holding on to. I'm happy about it, but
Mhm.
you know, some point I started thinking like, is this just for me? Can I stop doing this? And she's like, no, no.
Mhm.
So they do remember and then they hold on to it. So it's nice.
That's
You'll
important.
see it eventually. Yeah, it is important. It is important. All right, so you don't have you'll go on whatever cabin. You have your favorite ship is the Freedom so far. We know
Mhm.
you cruise Royal and Celebrity. If are there any others that you are interested in trying? Like if you decide that you're not gonna use your benefit.
Well, he's saying Disney, which is on everybody's
Oh
wish list
yeah.
in their household.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I actually did Virgin in September without
Okay.
him, and it was really nice. Virgin,
You
I'm
enjoy
going
it.
back. Yeah,
Okay.
no kids. I'm going back. um, we have a cruise for MSC. I don't know what to look forward to. I have not watched any vlogs on MSC. I want to go in like this. I don't want to know
Okay.
nothing. I'm just
Okay.
gonna show up and see what happens. And I think Norwegian, I want to try one day. But
Yeah,
that's it. That's my list.
I want to try Silver Seas.
Oh gosh.
Well, go big or go home. I mean, you if you're gonna, why not? Why not?
One day.
One day.
Why not? Let's see. The mother and daughter duo want to swim with the dolphins. Have you guys ever swam with
That's
dolphins?
fun.
We did in Mexico a long time ago, about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
ago. We did it in Mexico. Oh, well, not me. I can't swim, but he did it. I was in the water, but
I was gonna say, did you get in the water? Yeah, did you
yeah, they
get in the
let me stay
water?
on the
she did.
side, and I was in the
Okay,
death grip.
okay. We you had the
She
death
dr-
grip on the
she
bar, on the
she will
handlebar.
drown in knee-high water.
I will. I have. I'm not ashamed.
Because you panic, or like you forget that you
Completely
can
panicked.
stand up.
I can't find the
Yeah.
ground. The
She
ground
did
always disappears.
she did this at Dunn's River in Jamaica. She did a small baby slide down into the water. The water was literally at her thighs, and she went down into the water. Her hand was on the ground. She was standing up with her feet in the air. I had to pull her up. I'm like, stand up.
Well, Dunn's River, I mean, I'm sure you've done it lots of times, right, Damien? But
Mhm.
like that's intense. It is intense. So I'm gonna come to your rescue, Quanda. Like you had a lot you
Thank
were thinking
you.
about.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
that was intense, I'm sure.
Patting myself. Last
She's
time we
been
were
there.
there, she was being a tour guide, so she's fine.
Yeah, she was pointing out all the places that they needed to watch their step, right? She was like, "You be
Wow.
careful, be careful, be careful, be careful."
That's me.
No, she's just a punk.
Oh man, that is too funny, too funny. So you love cruising, you love traveling in general. Do you do any like road trips or anything with the kids, or is cruising your main
I'm
getaway?
afraid of
Your
road
main
trips with the kids.
because okay,
I'll leave them
because
on the side of the road.
it only takes one fight over who's touching who or who's
No, not even
Game
that.
Boy or
If they're in the back seat and they're fighting, we don't care. They'll be okay. As long as no blood is drawn, they'll be fine. They're boys. My thing is, as soon as they get into the car, they start getting annoyed of wanting to go home. When are we gonna get there? They don't stop. They start nagging about every single thing.
You rather than fight.
Just fight. Just get it out that way.
Now, is that like from personal experience? I think you guys both have like a lot of siblings, right? Like, is that how
I do.
is that how you did? Oh, you do. Okay. Is that how you did? Like, you just had to tough it out, fight it out with your brothers, sisters, and so
I'm
you
the
just let
eldest,
them go.
and I'm the eldest.
Oh.
They've never tried me, so
I'm the youngest. I have one older brother, and we never went on trips. My parents never took us anywhere but Grand Turk. So
they hadn't
But that
rolled
makes sense.
anywhere either.
That
So
but it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense that you now want to take your kids to do, you
yeah,
know,
given what we never
yeah.
had,
we do
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
do. We do want to do what do we call it? A road trip, like from probably here to like California.
Yeah.
Um, want to do that with the kids so that they can just see.
but we'll fly back.
But we fly back. We're not going to do it back and forth.
No.
A one-way road trip. One way
One
on the road
way,
trip. One
or
way
drive
on the
here to
road.
Texas. Or drive here to Texas. Just turn me off from driving long distances.
How long did that take to drive? Well, you probably just had to stop a lot or no,
For gas
for
And a nap.
gas.
and a 15-minminute
It
nap.
took us like 18 hours. We also had a moving truck with
Right.
3 bedrooms in it and living room. And
Hmm.
I think it was 18 hours. The two of us. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Me mostly.
You enjoy being co-pilot, huh? It's like I enjoyed it. It was
She
fine. I got this.
loves being co-pilot.
Oh,
I'm done.
that's funny. All right, back to cruising. You love being co-pilot. Have either of you had any issues with seasickness? Does it
I
bother
wouldn't
you
say
at all,
seasickness
Moshe?
per day. So I have bad sinus issues. So probably almost every 7 night cruise that I've been on, around day 6, I need to take that day, take a Benadryl, and just sleep for a few hours.
Mm,
Almost every 7 night cruise that I've been on, that's been the thing for me. But seasickness, no.
Never had it. Mm-mm.
good. That's a good thing. I'm happy that you never had it. For those of us who suffer from motion sickness.
But I think when it comes to cruising, if it's like rocky or anything like this, I usually just lay down and let the waves take me. I don't fight
That's the
it.
thing. If you fight it, then you feel it a lot more. But even
Mhm.
while walking, if the ship's rocking, I'm just going wherever the ship is taking me. I'm just going with it. I'm lying in bed. It's just lulling me to sleep.
I just noticed Keisha H. That one. She
You
She
allergic to the sun?
I am.
she is. Any extended time period, well, it didn't happen in Alaska. It didn't happen in Europe. But once we're in the Caribbean,
Caribbean
if she has any extended time in the sun,
bumps all over my body.
bumps all over.
Oh, really allergic to the sun? I thought you were
Really?
just talking about the heat or
Oh no.
something. So really,
Oh
Mm-mm.
no. Oh
oh
no.
wow.
Yeah. By
So
like day
what do you?
4 or 5, I'm covered
It's
So
in
like
you
bumps.
a vitamin overload.
and most of us don't get enough vitamin D, right? Like she's like, I'm good, I'm good. So do you do anything extra to try to like be prepared for that? Like you're not wearing long sleeves or
I don't
big
wear
sun hats
anything
or anything,
special.
right?
This year, like really recently, I think on my first cruise in March. For this year, I broke out, but then H cruise after that, I started wearing sunscreen, and then
Hmm.
it actually is helping. I'm not breaking out as much, but
Hmm. Hmm.
little bumps here and there. But the sunscreen is helping. I don't wear long sleeve or nothing like that.
No.
She's like, I'm not crazy. I didn't mean it like that.
No,
I just didn't know if that would help you or not.
I go the chemical route and not the clothing route.
Got it. Got it. Well, at least you figured out something that's helping at least. Helping
Yeah,
at least.
yeah.
Now have you guys done I've seen you in the Melanin at Sea t-shirts, but have you done any group cruises? Have you
Yeah,
been on group cruises?
we did the one last July.
Our first and last carnival selling.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
did
first and last because
our our kids hated it,
Like
and it was a very the group selling was perfect, excellent, great time. But our
the
kids made us miserable the entire
the
way.
entire
uh
like I've never been they love cruising. They love being on ships. And this
mm,
was really the first time that I saw them on a ship that they wish they were never on.
uh
So we didn't really, and I can't say we really like got to explore carnival as much. So
mhm,
maybe I shouldn't say
mhm.
that because we probably could go just us two, but with the
Right,
kids
right, right,
involved,
right.
it
Yeah.
turned off for the whole experience of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can change the mood, can't they?
But
From you having a good time.
we are planning on going on their next cruise in next
November,
month.
The MSC one is
MSC.
with them.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I hope it's a good experience. I'm not gonna say I haven't been on MSC either, so I don't really know. But I'm not even gonna tell you what I've heard either way. So
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want
Quan-
to know.
Quanda doesn't want to know.
More research, more info.
Keisha saying that happens to my daughter too. It's her acne medicine, and certain facial treatments that that
Mm,
causes her to break out, Keisha, or be more sensitive to the sun.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So Okay, you're going on MSC. Is that going to be your last one for 2023?
Yeah,
Your last
Yes,
the
cruise?
last one.
so far.
Sorry, I'm losing. Oh, wow. Did they say what it was that made them not enjoy it as much? I think she means the
Well,
kids.
our oldest, he only ate hot dogs the entire week. He would not eat the food.
Mm,
Almost said last night we did the hibachi and he
yeah.
ate his Chinese food. He liked that, but he wouldn't eat. He was sick one day, and we was like, he never gets sick. So I don't.
Never.
It just
And also, the activities, not activities, but like the shows and stuff on board, they love the shows on Royal. They enjoy going
Mhm.
to shows. They never really enjoyed the shows that were on Carnival as they do when they're on Royal.
think it's
So
the stage for them.
Yeah,
the
they really would love, I mean, no pressure parents, but they really would love Disney then just because of the stage productions as opposed to
mhm,
just somebody singing or a comedian or
right.
whatever. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell them I
They
said
told
that.
us that they
Just
never
kidding.
want to go back. So
Yeah, they
they
did.
said they never want to go back.
Well, never is a very
They're
long.
young.
Yeah, they're young. They're young.
When they're probably older and they can roam the ship by themselves,
Yeah.
Carnival probably
Hmm.
will try it again with them, so they can
Hmm.
just go do what you want to do. We'll see you at dinner.
Keisha saying yes, the carnival entertainment is way different from Royal. It is. It is. But like you said, the adults have a good time. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I never really thought about that as far as what the kids like to do. So interesting.
Yeah.
So that's your last MSC is your last one for 2023.
Yes.
And then what about 2024? You got a lot booked up. Yeah, shows are not Carnival strong suit.
yeah. I
Agreed.
see that.
Agreed. I see
So
that.
far for 2024, so far for 2024, booked and confirmed, is
Icon.
Icon of the Season January,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
and Brothers at Sea for me,
And
Okay.
Addie and Terry in February. That's what's confirmed on the book so far.
yeah,
But there are others that are more
pending.
than likely going to be confirmed,
Mhm.
just not.
Mhm.
Yeah, when it comes to our the way we book it through our job, we don't know until like the week of.
Yeah.
So
Oh
Some
wow.
like 2 3 weeks. Yeah, we are
st-
spontaneous travelers.
yeah, it's more than
Nice. I mean, I would love to say that I can do that, but that's like goals. Okay, so this is a whole other set of questions.
With the job, because they know that they are flexible with their time off and stuff like that. That's
Hmm.
why cruising and their approvals are so spontaneous,
Mhm.
last minute, because they know you can take a quick PTO, you can take a quick vacation. They give you the time to take them. So
Hmm. Well, yeah, that
flexible.
that that's great. So how does that help you with packing? Do you kind of have a bag that stays sort of
We
ready to
pack a
go?
few, we pack a few hours before we need to leave.
What he said.
That is not a joke. I promise you. A few hours before we need to leave is when we pack.
Even if it's booked in advance, but just
Yeah, it's like the pressure or something. You do better under pressure of getting that bag together.
I believe so.
Our last cruise, I think she packed at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
For both of you, or you
Oh no, he
you
packed his
pack
No,
your
own.
I
own.
packed my
You
own.
pack your own. You
He packed to go to sleep. He leave me up packing.
See, the thing is, my method is I throw everything in my suitcase. I figure it out when I get there.
That's it.
She needs to figure out each day's outfit and have them packed neatly. I figure it out when I get there.
So Quanda wants to have some options, right? You probably take. Do you end up with extra stuff? because you want to
all the
have,
time.
Always
yeah.
have.
I'm like this. I'll wear this dress on night one, but I'm gonna have this just in case I don't like this dress. I have like a good 10 extra outfits every time for no reason.
We 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 tease, especially because we fly a lot now because we're here in Texas. So we tease the 50-pound limit every single time we travel.
Like, we're this close.
49 pounds. Last week, 48 pounds.
So do you have a travel scale? Do you weigh your suitcases before you get, or you
Nope.
find out when you get to
No,
the airport?
we pack and we pray.
I pack I pack a bag in my suitcase. Just in case I'm out, I always pack a bag in like a little carry-on in the suitcase.
Thankfully, we've never
Okay,
had.
Backpack.
in case you have to unload something.
Yeah.
See a question in the chat. For first time cruisers, what cruise line is best or you recommend? Oh, I think it's such a it all depends on where you want to go. It depends on
What you want to do.
what you like to do. Yeah, what you like to do. Um,
If and I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna be straight up. If you want to go on a quick trip and you just want to go turn up for the weekend, go Carnival. If you want to have
agree.
a healthy balance of both, choose a short Caribbean, Royal Caribbean sailing. If you just want to relax, Celebrity. Their parties is non-existent.
That one party we went to,
It was over at
Or
12.
were you? I was gonna say, were you the party? Did the party start and end
We
when you
were the
came in line?
party.
You were the
no,
party.
that one party, the lady was on a dance floor with her oxygen machine, and then she invited
Oh,
me back to the room.
oh,
Yeah, she wanted to
oh,
take Wanda back to her room.
I was like, no,
oh,
ma'am, it's not my China party.
Like
oh.
this lady could not breathe, and she wanted to take my wife.
I said, no, ma'am.
It was not that cold in Alaska.
Oh my gosh, you
True
guys are
story.
so
True
so
story.
so so funny. Kiki saying I follow the pack and pray method too.
Yeah,
Yes, pack and pray. PP.
that's how you know
Mhm.
every time. PP.
Yes, I do agree with what they're saying about the different cruise lines as far as your first time one, depends on how long you want to go and what you want to go for. If you want
Yeah.
to
Yes, and
you
I
want to
agree
really
with
want to go and yeah, if you really want to go and sort of party
her.
it
No,
up, turn up. Carnival is the way to go. If you want more of the relaxing and maybe enjoy like the production kind of Broadway
yes.
style shows, Royal, and I haven't been on Celebrity, but I hear Celebrity is the way to go. Um,
I think that's why we gravitate so much because to Royal is because we are not huge party people. Like when
mhm,
we go on a cruise, we're really not going on there to go to the club every night and turn up and dance and
right,
party. We mix
right,
a few of that. We mix a few of that during the week or the time that we're there. But
sure.
we love the shows. We love the entertainment. We love the if we're on an Oasis class, we love to see them dive from dang 100 feet in
That's
the.
amazing.
we
That's
we
amazing.
love these things,
Yeah,
right? And so that's why we gravitate more to Royal and Celebrity. Celebrity has great shows just the same. They have Broadway style shows as well. So we enjoy that from their end as well.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yes, Royal is a great cruise line for a great cruise experience with great food and shows. Not
Hmm.
cheap. Um, I feel like it's I feel like it's in the planning, right? Like, yes, the big new ships, the Wonder, the Icons, of course
Right.
they're more expensive. But if you are planning your cruise a year or two out, like you're gonna do it, like you have more time to pay for it. You can spread out those payments, and you should go with what you think is most like your personality. Like Damien is saying, if you
Right.
know that you're not interested in turning up, if you're not going to get out there on a deck party, you don't want them asking you to participate in this or that, then that's
Mhm.
not going to be for you. Um, if you want more shows, like we said, Broadway style, Vegas style shows, and just more of I don't want to say like I don't want to sound like snooty or anything like not, but it's a not more sophisticated kind of entertainment. Then you want to. Carnival is not the first choice. I,
Yeah,
y'all
Right.
can back. Y'all can disagree. Let me know. Let me know what you think. But
I agree.
But when
that's
you had spoken
that's what I
about
think.
value a while ago and where to choose, Royal do have cost friendly cruises.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a cost friendly cruise, you cannot look at a ship that probably came out within the past 3 years.
Right.
Look at a symphony or a harmony back, and the itinerary is very important as well. Look at the itinerary, where they're going. That drives the cost. If a ship is going to Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, it's not going to be a cheap cruise
ABC. The
because those ports are
ABCs. Yeah.
expensive. So it's not going to be one. Or if you're looking at, because right now you can get a short Caribbean cruise on Royal Caribbean for two persons for probably under $1,000, depending on the time of year that you go, when you want to go,
Mhm.
which ship you choose. So it's there. We've seen them. I book them. I don't book them, but
Other people, other people book them.
but they're
With
there.
how safe are cruises? We've heard horrible things. Um, I and then you guys tell me if your experience has been different. Any of you in the chat, if your experiences have been different. I have never not felt safe on a cruise ship, whether I'm with a group or I just travel solo or whatever. I don't feel safe. I mean, I don't not feel safe. I feel safe. I don't think. Well, you do hear all kinds of things, but I don't. People are not just falling off of cruise ships. Respectfully,
No.
they're not just falling off of cruise ships. There's not like you get too close to an edge and whoops, you're gonna fall over. I mean, there are railings, there are barriers, there are warnings. Like so, respectfully, people are doing something um, to have those kinds of accidents. Now,
Yeah.
as far as fighting in clubs, that's again, I think alcohol helps that a lot. So it
Yep.
depends on who you travel with and how you participate, how you show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you would go to a club at home and you know when the mood changes, if you are one
Yeah.
who likes to stay and see how it's going to turn out, you can do that.
Hmm.
If you are one who would be like, okay, it's time to go, you can do that.
Been there, done that.
We've
So
never had
from
that
my
experience.
perspective, yeah, go ahead. You've had that
Saying that we've never had an unsafe experience, and we travel with our children. If it was something that wasn't safe, or children would not be there, we ourselves wouldn't be there.
right.
Um, I think in every single area of life, you will have bad apples. No matter what cruise line you're on, you may or may not have a few. Um, just be wary of your environment,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah,
so much that you are missing out on what you've paid for.
correct. Absolutely. Yeah, like you said, well, Damien and Quanda are different because they can go whenever. But most people, they are saving up their PTO and
Yeah.
they've saved up to go on this experience or been paying on it for a while, and you want to go and enjoy all of it.
Yes.
Cruises, in my opinion, are such a great value for a vacation because of
Hmm.
all that is included with the meals, obviously your transportation, the shows, the casino, everything that you get to see and do. you should feel comfortable. I do feel very comfortable going and doing and seeing those things, but at the same time, it's they're humans. There are other humans on the board, like on board. You have
Mhm.
to always watch your surroundings wherever you are. But no, I don't think bad things are just happening to people innocently having a great vacation.
Yeah, and if we look at percentage, we've been on probably about 25 cruises to date, and probably 75% of that has been with our kids. And I have never seen even a fight on board one of these ships.
Same, same.
I've never experienced it. It's just
Um,
as I think new. I was looking in the chat and T Marie says it's because it's newsworthy, and of course, bad news travels faster
Faster.
than
Yeah.
good news does.
yeah,
Percentage of that happening, the chance of that happening is so slim to none. But social media pushes it more than everything else.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you hear the bad things because they are newsworthy. Yep, thousands of cruises that happen, no issues that aren't newsworthy. Correct. Correct. I believe I agree with that. Um, and it's a change in society in general. Is that we all have our phones, whether you're a blogger or not. You all have your phones and are ready to record.
I'm sure these things were going on 20 years ago when cruising started.
Before phones.
Before
Before
phones
cell
were
phones.
Yeah.
able to record quickly,
And
I'm
post online.
sure everything that's happening now on cruises was going on back then.
Yep. It says she never had a bad experience on a ship, and her first one was in 1997. I don't want to date myself, but mine was probably like 10 years earlier than that, and
What?
same,
Same, same.
same, same. But yeah, great point. Great point. All
So
right.
the
Well, I
mother
guess
and daughter people, y'all got to get in the ship soon.
yes. You need to go and try it out. And especially with there's so many, if you feel more comfortable traveling with the group, there's so many group cruises, so
Yeah,
many that you could easily join a group and hang out with folks who've done it before, so you don't feel so, you just don't know what to do next.
correct.
Um, that's
And
always a good option.
it's not self promotion at all, but there are so many vloggers that have put videos out about their experience. It's their experience. It may not be what you will experience, but it is somewhat of a look into what may just a look at what you're going into. You can
Yeah.
see you can see the shows that are on board. That's why we watch quite a number of vloggers, especially when we're traveling to new places. We tend this is MSC is the first one that we haven't really looked into. And just because she refuses to do that, like do your own research. Do your own
Correct.
research as to where you're going, what you're doing, what is able to be done, what you are not allowed to do. Don't get in trouble.
See what you don't want to
See
do.
what you don't want to
Don't
do,
want to waste your time.
and
Mhm.
then go and enjoy your hard work earned money.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Agreed. Damian and Quanda, thank you so much. Thank you so much for, really one agreeing to come on and talk to me because you didn't have to, but you said yes. And I thank you for that. And also for hanging in there with all the craziness. I don't know what that is about with the technology coming in, but friends, people, friends. This is what your friends will do for you. They will keep
Yep,
trying.
yep. It was
So
worth it.
I really really appreciate that. So and just closing out, is there anything that you want to tell people about your channel, or what you got coming up next, or anything like that? Holidays, anything?
Well, to begin, as you guys probably tell, Damien did all the talking here today because he is a great live. Come on, come on. He's a great live speaker. I get a little shy when it comes to lives. I like to edit, myself out when I'm embarrassing myself. But good job. I want to say we did a good job. As I said earlier, we do have a few more cruises this year. We got two more for the rest of the year, and then we have two more booked for next year. But if y'all are not already subscribed, just come on over, check us out. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you don't like what you see, subscribe anyway.
Yeah, yes, yes.
But thank you for having us on. We don't really get the
Or,
opportunity to do this a lot.
Yeah.
So when you did reach out, I was like, heck yeah, because she's reaching out
oh,
initially.
awesome.
We're happy to be here. Appreciate it. Thank everybody for being so patient because we that situation trying to log in was
Yes, absolutely.
And
Thank you guys so
while
much.
just one last thing, I know she wasn't, I gave her the opportunity to do it and she still didn't do it. However,
we always do
my
this.
lovely wife here, she does custom shirts, as you see, David and Quanda.
Ah,
As long as the surface is blingable, she does bling.
that
So
is
she does
cute.
these things as
Yes,
well.
Quanda, you need to talk about that.
She has one of these cups out there. Oh, can't see it. One of these cups
Uh-huh.
out there that is blinged from tip to bottom. She does all of these things. If you want your shoes blinged, she'll bling it out for you.
Is that relaxing for you to sit and do that,
It
Quanda?
is.
Like you just kind of get lost in your,
Release. It releases some
yeah,
stress.
relieve some stress.
We still like to say you can follow my business page, TG Customs, on YouTube as well as Instagram.
There you go. Good,
Awesome.
good job.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. If I had new people in the chat today, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button, leave a friendly comment, all that good stuff. I think when I signed on earlier today, I was at 397. So come on, help me at least get to 400 so I can keep climbing up, climbing up. So I appreciate that. I don't I Cloudbot is saying something to I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I blame it on the bot. I'm blaming it on technology in general. But I really appreciate you all being here, hanging in there, and Ed is saying, yes, my stream bot doesn't mean any harm. It's just a little temperamental. Please don't take it. Please don't take it personal. Keisha is saying great group cruises are scheduled for 2024 with Parkers on the go. Meet and I tripping with Dre and Michelle. House of X. Yes, there are lots of
Yeah.
great,
Yeah, yeah.
lot of great group cruises out there. So we are sure you can find some friends to cruise with if that's what you would like. But again, thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with me. I hope you have a great week. I will be back tomorrow doing the Monday mood check. I got some things to say about Streamlabs now, so we'll see how the mood is tomorrow.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Damian and Quanda.
Thank
See
Thank you
you
for
you.
having us. We truly
later.
appreciated it. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.